What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro duel video in ranked, and I'm playing with the Metalfoes Zing deck yet again. Now, something that I forgot to address in the previous video, when I was doing this little area of the video, is that my ratios for the Metalfoes monsters are very specific in the way that I have them, because it does look very weird on paper. Most people would just, play 3 of some. Some people would just play 2 of each. Some people will play 2 of each and 3 of each when their ratio is 10. My ratio is very specific in this way, simply because of the fact that I like the level 3s and the level 2s a lot more than I like Volflame and Gold Driver, because these actually contribute to like synchro plays and combo plays. The level 2 allows you to make level 2s and level 3s actually allow you to make things like Nirvana High Paladin with ease and stuff like that. They actually allow you to actually step up into certain synchros, like your Yazis and Coral Dragon and stuff like that, based off what you're comboing with, essentially. Volflame, just because it's like the most powerful one, that's why I'm like yielding 2 slots for it. But ultimately, Gold Driver is ultimately very irrelevant right now, until we get Wang Tianho or Dinglong. I'm not sure what name they're actually going to go with for the TCG, whether or not a name has been confirmed or not for it at this point. But whether or not they actually confirm a name for it is irrelevant. Gold Driver will become a lot more relevant in the future when Dinglong is released, because Gold Driver and then Silvered become the 2 best ones, because that allows you to Pendulum Summon Gold Driver with a Chi-Win on board, and it allows you to make Dinglong with ease there and start combos with less cards, as well as with Silvered and Jiaotu has the same interaction. So there's things like that. But as of right now, Gold Driver has almost no interaction with this deck as like a level 4 Pendulum monster. So that's why it's basically at 1 in favor of Silver just being the maxed out level 1 scale, or 1 scale, Pendulum scale. That. But basically, that's really just the only reason for it. But basically, this deck is just as standard as I can think of to make it. I forgot to put an Ignister in the extra deck, but I've already filmed the game, so shit. So I'm just going to keep it the way it is. But there should be an Ignister in this extra deck instead of Chaofeng, because I almost never make this card. I don't think this card's that good at all. It should either be in place of one of the Adamants, or Chaofeng should be an Ignister, because Ignister outs every problem that Yazi and Boxia cannot. And also, you can make Ignister very easily with Jiaotu and Zephyr, or with Volflame and Chi-Win, which is another, reason of why you could play 2 Volflames. It just allows you to see it a bit easier and allows you to make Ignister plays that way. But other than that, that's enough rambling on, and let's just jump into the game. Alright, so here our hero stands a few hours later after whittling through Chainburn matchups all across DevPro land. Can't seem to understand why they are existing in the capacity that they are, but just know that this deck rapes those matchups, because Chainburn doesn't stand a goddamn chance against you when you're able to set up like a Jiaotu play on a turn and actually use the Metalfoes cards to float away the 2 that you are going to banish, and you're able to set it up to where you Boxia them in their main phase after they set their cards. So there is that, but I'm not going to subject you guys to the games of those, because just not going to deal with it. But just let it be known, I won all of them. But I've been playing against a lot of Chainburn, so hopefully this isn't more Chainburn. I've been trying to film for hours at this point. But open to the combo. So we'll mess with this in some capacity. I've got 2 of these, which is kind of alright. In fact, it's very alright. What am I saying? Kind of. So this will go for combination, and then that will float into another dude. So we'll just get a BN. I'm just literally gonna start pulling floaters out of the deck. That way I can just draw into better cards off of if I pop Metalfoes Fusion, which is actually what I'm gonna be popping, because off of the next, I'm gonna be able to use this, pop this one, set Metalfoes Fusion, and then the Boxia gets to pop combination. So there's multiple different things that happen here. So Boxia for Jiaotu. Pop in combination, and then these are both 8 scales, so I need a 1 scale here. So what I'm going to get for my 1 scale is the 1 of Gold Driver. And so what I'm going to do from here is that I'm going to put this in the scale, and this is going to pop the other Steelin to set the Metalfoes Fusion. And then this is going to go into the other scale and pop the BN. And then we're going to float down into Zephyr. So that way, we have everything all set in stone that we want to have. I'm probably not going to pop this combination, probably going to pop the fusion because I value the random draw more because I've already got everything set up in the way that it needs to be. So there is that. So we can special summon our Boxia number 2 here, and Boxia number 2 will not shuffle back cards because that would be scary. We're going to pop this Metalfoes fusion, we're going to bring back Jiaotu. Pendulum scale is set up. Make just the standard Titanic Galaxy play. Do all that nonsense. I get to special summon here, so I will special summon all of these. I'm actually going to search my Divine Strike first, so that like it's just deck thinned even further. So yeah, search Divine Strike. There is some argument for me putting the Metalfoes fusion back in the deck and drawing. That way I could have drawn Divine Strike or Path when there was more copies of it in the deck. But honestly, I think it's fine just to do it the way that I just did it. That's a Swanee. That's pretty alright. And so then we'll just go into Boxia and Herald of the Arclight as per standard. This one's actually a really good combo because of the fact that I already had the extra scale. That means I can pop this combination here, get a further plus while getting back this Jiaotu and going into Herald of the Arclight. I get to leave the Zephyr up. So there's all of these different things that are just valuable to me. I get the Volflame here just because Volflame plus Chiwin can make Ignister, and that's actually, you know, sometimes relevant, but there's no Ignister in this extra deck because I forgot to put it in there. I still have this Chowfang that I never summoned in here. Whoops. Yeah, that is something that can be done, is that you can very easily use like Chiwin and Volflame or Jiaotu and Zephyr to make Ignister. So Ignister literally outs everything that Boxia can't out. But as it stands, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I started with 5 and now I have 9. That hand was overall plus 4. It's pretty damn good if I do say so myself, and that's literally what happens when you have any 3 Yang Zings plus plus 2 scales. Plus 2 Metalfoes scales ends you with a plus 4 because you're able to set fusion and double combination. You're able to pop all 3 of them because with just 1 scale, you don't get access to the 3rd card. You don't get access to the 3rd settable, and so you end up having to pop something off like your Zephyr. So he tributed my Herald of the Arclight for a Jizukiru, the Star Destroying Kaiju, which is the machine one, which leads me to believe that he might be playing something that has Cyber Dragon in it so he can Chimera attack me, because otherwise, why would you be playing this one? And why would you give me the biggest one? Yep, there we go. Well, unfortunately for you, I get to negate your effect, your mandatory effect. Oh, no, it's not even a mandatory effect. You just activated it for shits and giggles. Alright, well, I negate it, and so now, unless you have Cyber Dragon, I'm keeping this. But you do have Cyber Dragon, as is usually the case with these Cyber Dragon decks. But, so as it stands, I have the fusion back in the deck, so I can actually set it next turn. Utilize that with a Boxia to get a free revival. That's something that I do really like about this deck, is that almost never do you actually use Metalfoes fusion. You usually just just do something along the lines of you use a scale, pop a card, set the fusion, and then from there you use Boxia to pop the fusion, bring back a card, and then you're good. Like, it's actually just so simple. Oh my god, that's Storm. Look at that. Oh, alrighty then. Well, so what I get to do here is that I actually just get to absolutely for free revive that Herald of the Arclight. I've got enough cards in my graveyard to shuffle back into the deck off of a Yang Zing Path, which is very easily what I could do by popping this. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to activate this, and we're going to target this for destruction. It's going to get destroyed, and I'm going to search Yang Zing Path. And so from there, I'm going to activate it, shuffle back some cards, and then see what I draw, and then based off that, I'm just going to Storm him. I don't care if I take the minus from it, per se, because, like, yes, I would love to use its effect. I could easily search another Divine Strike, but that's not going to be useful here, because, I mean, I'd have to set it. It's a settable. So I'm playing against Cyber Dragons. Pretty sure this dude is playing that deck that dude played at Euros. Yeah, he's just surrendered. Damn it! Do I want to go back in for another game, or I just want to keep it short, because I literally just did combos? I think I'm actually just gonna cut it here. I'll just film another video. I'm just gonna play a lot of this Zing deck. I'm literally gonna play a lot of it. Any game that I can't upload and film, I'm going to be uploading and filming. So I guess I'll just keep it here so I can keep it self-contained. But like literally, the only reason I'm keeping this video is because of combos. That's it. And that's actually a very good and very valid combo that I was going to make another tutorial video on, and I probably still will, just so it's its own self-contained entity in itself, because that would be really good as well. But otherwise, I am pretty positive I'm just going to leave it here. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to film more videos to go up at, either later today or at a later date. Not sure on that one. Got to decide on that one as I do it. But other than that, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this combo, this Zing deck, all this stuff in the comments down below. As always, like, comment, subscribe, do all that regular nonsense. Links are in the description of my Facebook pages if you want to check those out, connect with me, chat with me, whatever. That is what they are there for. You can utilize them to the best of your abilities. Just don't get too crazy or stalkerish, because I've already had to block some people for that. Not even lying. It gets a little strange and a little bit overbearing. I'm a nice guy and all, and I'm usually very welcoming, but some people take it a bit too far. But other than that, as usual, like I already said, let me know what you guys think about this game, the combo that I performed, all that sort of nonsense, in the comments down below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, take care.